Okay, for lesson 6.7, we are solving absolute value inequalities. Should feel a little bit like the previous one we did. There's some special rules that we're going to want to make sure that we actually hold on to and use these notes for any sort of quizzes or tests. So you'll notice here that not much is different except for we're going to be solving inequalities. That's really the big thing here. If you know with inequalities, they can have multiple, rather than one or two solutions, we're talking about tons of solutions. That's what we're looking for here. Okay, so here's how we define this. An absolute value inequality looks like this. It's, let's say it's an inequality that has one of these forms. And I'll paste the forms in here. Forms are going to look like this. Okay, so I tried to blow this up a little bit so you can see it. Here's the four forms we might see. We might see uh, a number attached to an x plus a number. So ax plus b, absolute value, could be less than c, or that same thing, absolute value of ax plus b could be less than or equal to c, or we might see that it's all greater than c, or we might see that it's all greater than or equal to c. Now moving down a little bit, you'll see that just to define this, a couple key words we're going to look for. If we ever see this where that absolute value ax plus b is less than c, or it actually when it's less than or equal to c, so when it's pointing that way, and by the way, this is not anything you'd want to remember. You want to actually keep notes for this with you to take on a test. But if we ever see this where it's less than c, what we're going to really focus on is and, okay? Now, if you remember from the previous couple lessons, that's where the number line kind of looks like this. It's like this, and it's stuff in between. So and is that stuff in between. Has to satisfy both inequalities. Now, if we ever see it where it's greater than, or it's greater than or equal to, what's going to be is an or statement. So if you remember from the or statements, that's where you might have something like this, and it's all the stuff shooting out to the right and shooting out to the left. And it could be either in here, in that left part, or the right part. Either one is okay.